does 1 or 2 shows a day. That way they all take turns, doesn't get stressed out or anything like that, as per the rules of the Alligators Union that they have back there. Guys, there's going to be a lot of very bad jokes in this show. You got to at least chuckle at them, okay? That's why I'm an alligator wrestler. I failed at comedy. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to grab that one right there by the tail. I'm going to scoot him back here. Just to let you guys know, scooting back by tail is not going to hurt him. The tails are made out of muscle, okay? Now, the alligator I'm going to grab is about 9 feet long, probably weighs near 300 pounds. He's a big animal, probably about 25 years old. I'm going to bring him on back.
It's cool.
Oh my god, that other one's like, look at him.
Oh my god.
Oh. Like, is that it?
Right?
As you guys can tell, he is thrilled to do the show. Right, he looks so excited to work right now.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yes, they do bite. Yeah, guys, they're very lazy. They will not chase anyone. I've worked with gators 10 years. Never had an alligator chase me. But yes, they will bite you. So guys, take a look inside that mouth. There are 80 teeth in there. 40 on the top and 40 on the bottom. Now, the neat thing about these teeth, as an alligator, they'll actually break the teeth off. They throw them back. They'll cycle through about 3,000 teeth in their life. That comes in handy if you think about how hard they can bite down. The large animals can bite down with an entire ton of force within their mouth, 2,000 pounds per square inch power. You guys don't look very impressed with that number. Well, think about it. It's like the weight of a car inside of his mouth. Crocodilians have the strongest jaws out of any animal measured so far, so let me try and show you guys. I'm going to take my finger, I'm going to tap his teeth, and see if he'll slam the jaws shut trying to bite my finger for your entertainment. Well, come on, guys.
Woo! It's not for me, it's for
now, guys, this is a live show. I do need a live audience. Let's see if he will,
Oh.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, by the way. So there you can see and hear some of that jaw pressure. Now, even though the alligators bite down so hard, you can actually hold the jaws of an alligator shut with your bare hands, as you see me doing now. The power is in the close. Very little for the open. That saves my butt all day. I wouldn't have a job with that fact, though. The show would be a lot shorter, a lot more exciting, and we'd have new people on every episode of Gator Boys. Now, we have the gators here as nuisance animals. They show up in a backyard swimming pool, maybe he ate Fluffy or something along those lines. It happens, guys, they do eat people's dogs. Once he eats a dog, they call it a trapper to capture and kill him. Unless that dog was a Pomeranian, then they let him go to eat more. Now, I know the jokes are bad, but that's my favorite one. Come on. Unfortunately, state of Florida, they don't like that. They kill several thousand of our nuisance gators a year. That's a sad thing. It's not the alligator's fault. It's usually a nuisance person. People feeding them. Once you feed them, they learn to associate you with food. You come back without food. You guys are the food. That's why it's illegal to feed them in the wild. Now, what we do in here is we do our show, and if you guys enjoy the show and the bad jokes, we for tip jars around the enclosure for him. We use a portion of that money to run the rescue, saving his life. You appreciate that, right, buddy? Yes, he does, guys. That's why we're called Gator Boys Alligator Rescue, like the sign says back there. And if we were not here, they would have all unfortunately been destroyed. We actually rescue about 100 alligators a year. They come to this park first, and then we send them out to one of 5 different parks that we work with. Now, we do not release them back into the wild. It's against the law for us to do so. As nuisance wildlife, the state says they have to be killed or kept in captivity. And the obvious reason is because they are super hyper aggressive. They might fall asleep on top of somebody. It's a real danger here, guys. Now, if you'd like to learn more about what we do, we also have our show on Animal Planet called Gator Boys. You guys ever seen the show?
Yep.
Alright, good. If you've not seen it yet, check it out. You're a place where they film it. And if you watch in a couple episodes, you'll see a tall, handsome guy that looks like this. Woo! Hey there. Now, alligator wrestling, guys, is not wrestling in a ring. I don't try to hurt, headlock, or body slam them. I don't wear tights or spandex. Alligator wrestling is actually techniques used by the Seminole tribe of Florida to capture the gator. They jump on the back, tie rope around the jaws, bring back to their camp alive. And the way they did that when they were alone is by holding the jaws shut between your chin and your chest, what we call a bulldog. Let me show you that. They hold them up like this.
Yeah!
I'm glad like one person's impressed. Anybody else? They got that rope tied Okay. You guys are not easily impressed, are you? Now, the big question that I get all day, why are the rest of them all attacking me right now? Most people expect as soon as I walk through that door, I'll be eaten alive. And when I survive the first 5 minutes, you guys look kind of disappointed I'm not dead yet. Now, when they first come in from the wild, they are very dangerous animals. They try to kill me because they think that I'm going to kill them. Once they realize I'm not going to hurt them, we do an animal-friendly show. That's why they're so calm and relaxed, because they realize I'm not going to hurt them. Now, they also know if they come over to try to bite me, I'm going to make him do the show. They know that. I'm the guy that wrestles them. I'm the last guy they really want to try to mess with. Now, they do try. Every day I'll have usually one of them come up, try to bite my legs, something like that. It happens, you know, it's part of the job. And in fact, that one's sitting, where'd he go? He went in the water right over there. That one over there actually bit my boss right in the head one time. Seriously, it's on TV. He bites him right in the head. That's my favorite alligator right there. Now, if you look at the back side of the alligator, they have large bumps and ridges on their back made out of bone. Each one's what they call an osteoderm, means bone, skin in Latin. That's like armor plating to protect him. If you look at my bracelet, that's what it's made out of, are the bone plates in the back is armor.
Wow.
Right behind the eyes are the ears back here. They have flaps to seal off the ear canal, keeps out water. They can seal off the nostril, even the back of the throat seals off. Although he lives in the water, he doesn't breathe underwater, but he can hold his breath up to 6 hours at a time. Now I have one more trick here, guys. Before I do it, let me tell you all a little bit about myself so you don't think I'm just some dumb redneck. I see the stairs. I do have a bachelor's degree in environmental studies from Florida International University. Educated redneck. I actually do research on reptiles and amphibians professionally. Over the past summer, I was down in the Peruvian Amazon, then Costa Rica right after that, working with crocodiles and snakes, so it's a line of work I enjoy doing. Now the catch is that working here, I'm a volunteer due to liability. That way, if it ripped off my hand, I get a get well soon card. That's it. There's no insurance here. There's no hourly pay. The only money that I make does come from our tip jars. A portion is we use to run the rescue, but the rest is what pays me for doing the show. So if you've enjoyed the show, the Gators and I appreciate that goes in the tip jar. Your last trick, guys, what you call the face off. You mess it up, your face comes off. Now, before I do this, I have to say, guys, do not try this at home. I do try to make the show funny with bad jokes so you all laugh and have a good time. I know the jokes are bad, but you know, I'm trying to make you have fun. Now, to give you guys some of the scary stuff, people do get hurt. A friend of mine got bit this past year during a show. The gator grabbed him by the arm. It did a death roll. It ripped off his entire bicep muscle and then swallowed it in front of the audience. That's not a joke. I'm not kidding. You meet the guy, that's all gone right there. This is a powerful animal that can severely injure or kill a person, guys, so please don't try this. Now I'm going to set my chin on the edge of the open jaw. The purpose behind this trick is absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's just for pictures, guys. Once he holds still. That's not the trick. You guys are enjoying the show, right?
Yeah.
I just like to make sure before I put my face back there. I see some people watch the show as if they're watching a TV show. You know, we watch all this crazy stuff, everything's CGI these days. Let me remind you guys something. That's not a screen, that's a live alligator. I'm also a real person. Have some empathy out there.
Yeah.
It smells great, by the way.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Alright, there we go. Thank you very much. Now, as you can see, he backs up, he walks away. He's not mean or evil. As long as you try and respect him and keep your distance, guys, they do the same thing. What we'll do now is take out our baby gator. You can touch and pet. You want a home free photo, we offer that for a $5 donation to the rescue. If you get any photos of the show, I'd love to see them. Tag us on our social media board back there. And if you guys had fun, put it up on TripAdvisor. My name is Chris. If you did not have fun, my name is Bob. Everybody enjoy the show and have a good time? Yeah! Excellent, guys. Your baby gator's right there. Any questions for me? I'll be by the tip jar strategically.